Well, we're back and I am so excited to do today's video. I feel like this is gonna cause some shit. So today's video is about what gives you the ick. I've done it from both sides of the story. I've asked boys what gives them the ick and I've asked girls what gives them the ick. So let's get into it. I don't know whether to just start with saying what gives me the ick personally, because I get the ick so easily. Like I have pretty much, I think it's 2 icks. There might be more that I haven't really picked up on, but I know there's 2 definite icks that I know I get like from. My first ick is definitely the way that people show, like guys show off their money. Like say I'll be sitting there or we're chilling or we've gone out and you're buying like a chocolate bar from the shop or some chips or something, and you pull out a wad of cash and start like fair play. If you're getting your money and you're doing your thing to get your money, fair play, but the fact that you have this wad of cash is not the reason why I'm here. Please put it away. I don't want to see it, because it just starts to just get a bit like, are you only flashing that because you think that you're gonna buy my attention and buy my affection? Because that's not how it is. Like, fair play, I'm bigging you up for doing what you're doing, but I don't want to see it all the time. And stop saying you're gonna buy me this and put me in the drip and stuff like that. Like, it's cool, I've got my own back, I've got my own money, I can deal with myself. I don't need you, I just want you. And the fact that you have money is not the reason why I'm here. My second ick, yeah, and this ick gives me the ickiest ick of icks, okay, is boys when they have their long pinky nail, right? First of all, sir, why is your nail longer than my acrylic? I usually have a long acrylic on my nail, but I don't have the facilities for that big man right about now. So why is your pinky finger longer than mine? And you know what the horrible fact is, right? I was once sat with a boy and he had a long pinky fingernail, right? And I asked him, why do you guys do that? Like, I don't get it. Why do you have a long pinky nail? So he said to me, it's so we can pick our nose. You do realise, yeah, that there is a thing like that's been created to help you get buggers out your nose, and it's a thing called tissue. So why can't you use that instead of digging out your nose with this nail? Like, I don't understand. Like, that's disgusting. I know for sure most of you guys ain't gonna clean under your nails. So me, let's stop right there, get the clippers, cut that shit, and let's move on with our lives. Let's get on to the icks that you lot have sent me. I've had quite a few icks. I think I'm gonna start with the girls. I'm basically just gonna react to the icks as we go along, because I feel like I haven't actually read through these properly, but I've read a couple and like skimmed read some, and some of them I'm kind of a bit like, you know what, I never really thought about that. That is kind of icky. So I'm gonna go through them and just see how I feel, and let me know how you feel in the comments as well, how you feel about these icks. Like, so my first one is bad breath. Okay. I completely agree with that, because I have spoke to a boy before and his breath smelled, and I couldn't talk to him anymore. Like, it was one of those things where it was kind of like, yeah, stay away from me. Get up all in their faces and you're like messing around with their face, and obviously when you're kissing and stuff like that, if you've got rancid breath, bro, go and get some Listerine, because you need to sort that shit right now. Personal space, and you're filling it with your freaking methane ass breath. When they're proper mommy's boys, see, yeah, that is a bit like, how are you going to be dependent on your mum for so long? Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to getting in a relationship, if you're a proper mommy's boy and you can't do anything for yourself, you're going to expect me to do everything for you, and that's not how it's going to go, hun. You're going to learn how to do things yourself. So, because I'm not your mother, I did not push you out of my vagina. Your mother did. Shit kissing, yeah, nah. If you can't kiss, we can't carry on. Because how am I supposed to, what's everything else going to be like if I can't enjoy your kiss? Do you know what I mean? And kisses are very passionate to me, so I agree with that completely. Dry lips, yes, 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 dry lips, yes. Just hint them, be like, oh, you got any Vaseline? This man needs some Vaseline. When a boy walks and his hips and bum swings more than mine, yeah, that's just, you can't be walking around with someone that looks more feminine than you. Obviously it's okay if you're in touch with your feminine side, but my bum don't swing as much either, so this ain't gonna work. And when they don't know what they actually want from the person they're with talking to, I get that completely. Like, I don't think that would give me the ick. It would more give me the like, I just be like, you sort out what you want because you're not on the same level as me. It wouldn't give me the ick. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, I can never talk to you again, because maybe in the future when you know where you're at, we can vibe. But at the moment, if you don't know what you want, why are you talking to anyone anyway? Do you know what I mean? You've got to figure out yourself first before you get with anyone else. So yeah. Not listening, being ignorant, not taking into consideration people's feelings and insecurities. Yeah, I get that. I do completely get that. Like, especially the not listening part. Like, how are we supposed to communicate with each other if you can't even listen? And listening and communication is a hell of a big part of a relationship. Let me say that again. Listening and communication is a very big part of a relationship. It ain't gonna work if you ain't got communication. Just know that for sure. When you just start speaking and they start trying to have sexual conversation, oh my god, yes. Yes. I don't understand how you're gonna try come with the whole sexual aura to me and want to have sex. I've spoke to you for half an hour. How are we jumping in the sack already? Like, mate, ask me how my day was, ask me like what's going on with my life. I guess the one positive out of that is knowing where you stand with a person, because if they're coming at you with the whole, oh, what you doing, are you up, you want to come and jump on this, then you're going to be a bit like, okay, I'm only here as a sex doll for you, so I'm going to put you over there in that category, just in case I ever get to that point in my life where I need someone like that. But for the meantime, mate, you can stay over there. Boys, when they wear them dangle earrings, the thing is, I know exactly which ones I'm talking about. The ones that has got like the little hoop and then it's got the little, like, most of the time it's a cross or something, I swear it is. See, that don't really give me the ick. Sometimes I think it depends on the person wearing it. I find it quite attractive, so I understand that that would give someone else an ick, but for me, I'm just kind of a bit like, okay, is that's your drip? Okay. The white crust in the corner of someone's mouth, oh my god, I've never even thought about that. Like, that's one thing where if I'm talking to a person or even a male, anyone, and they've got the little white crusty bits, I have no idea what's coming out of your mouth. All I can see is this and this building up and like doing that little, you know, when it looks like the little sticky thing and it's just constantly joining. Nah, like, you need to lick your lips, lick your mouth, please, lick your mouth. Oh nah, thinking about it, it's just making me feel a bit sick. Showing off money, I'm completely with you on that one. That's one of mine. Proper. Long nails, yes, especially this one. I don't think I'd notice that much if all of them were the same length, but it's just the fact that you've got short nails all the way through and you've got a long pinky nail. I don't get that, but at the same time, long nails, I think it depends how long they are. Like, if you're scratching me, then this ain't gonna work. Any boy with the letter J. Listen, most of you boys with the letter J are fucking around. Like, I don't care. Does it come with the name? Like, when you're born, does your mother look at you and think, yeah, you're gonna be a foot boy, it's gotta be a J? Because most J's I've come across have been 6 too. But there is also other J's that have been lovely as well. But I'm with you. Like, maybe I can't be with a J no more. Maybe that's where I've been going wrong. Boys being rude about other girls. Listen, I am a female, and us females stick together. Majority of us girls stick together. If you're going to be there slandering and slagging off other females, I'm just constantly going to be thinking, well, what are you saying about this female right here that's in your presence? And is there any need to slag them off? Like, it makes no sense. I don't think it'd give me the ick though. I think I'd more just be like, can you not do that? And then if they carried on doing that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, maybe not. My battery's dying. When they bite their nails, are you a hamster? Are you a hamster? Stop that. That's what nail clippers were made for. And if they're chewing it as well afterwards, like, it's like a meal for them. Like, they're biting their nails and then they're continuously chewing it afterwards. And dirty, oh yes, I forget about this one, dirty fingernails. There's no way you can sit there with little lines of dirt under your nails, especially when I do nails. Like, no, like, I'll be there picking it out, because if you can't look after your nails, what else are you not looking after? Do you know what I mean? That's a bit, you clearly aren't taking attention to all the details. You know what I'm saying? That was all the girls out of the way, and I'm really actually kind of glad I did the girls first, because now I'm thinking like I could read the boys and see if any of them like I would give anyone the ick, or how they see us girls. I'm actually kind of interested in this. I'm so glad I did this. So my first one is nasty teeth and nasty breath straight by. Kind of weird because that was the first one for the girls. But completely, I'm a very big teeth person. I'm a very big teeth person. I'm a very big teeth person as it is anyway. So like from me, I agree with that anyway. Like I like to have someone that's got nice teeth. Not even like, obviously they can't, like I don't mind teeth all over the shop. Like that's fine. You don't have to have like a straight smile, but just as long as you take care of them. Because if you take care of your teeth, then the rest of your mouth is gonna be on par too, hopefully. Clinginess, right? Okay. Interesting. From the person that said it though, I'm kind of a bit like, okay, I can imagine that he would be like this. But no, I get that though, because I'm not a very clingy person either. So I'm not like a proper, like I'm not one that's like, oh yeah, I need to cuddle you 24/7 or anything like that. Like I'm a step back kind of person, so I do get that. But I do know quite a few lads though that are clingy and do like to have a clingy girlfriend. So I guess it's just the way you are as a person. The way you are as a person. Big duck lips. Okay. I've always wanted to actually do, I'm gonna do one actually. I'm gonna get a group of the lads together and we're gonna talk about something like this, because it's so different what boys like nowadays. I feel like quite a lot of boys like the whole big lips thing, but then there's a rare few that don't. But I think it's kind of rare that you don't get a girl with big lips nowadays, like big like lip filler and stuff like that nowadays anyway. So that's kind of like a bit of a mad one, because I feel like a lot of boys like that nowadays. So okay, fair enough. For all the girls out there with big lips, he does not want you. Girls who wear makeup. It's a bit awkward because I've got makeup on right now, but I'm not a big makeup person either. But I guess it's just who you are. Like some girls feel like they don't feel good enough to go out without makeup and would prefer themselves with makeup on, whereas you get the natural girls as well. So I guess it's your preference at the end of the day. I find that boys say that they don't want girls that wear a lot of makeup. Girls say they don't want a girl that wears a lot of makeup, yet only really talk to girls that wear a lot of makeup. Does that make sense? So like I don't wear makeup that often. I'll wear makeup to do like a video or something like that, and if it's like me and my girls that wear makeup, they'll get chosen first. Does that make sense? Not like I'm looking for something, but I just feel like it's just a bit like, actually to be fair though, for who this is though, I know that you do like girls that don't wear makeup. So once again, everything is so much, it's so weird to see how many people like, and coming from people that have said it as well, lack of communication. I'm with you on that. Like I said before, if you don't have communication in a relationship, it's not going to work. Or even from the get-go, if you don't have good communication from the get-go, it's not going to work. Girls that say blood and fam. I am that girl. I don't say blood and fam though, to be serious though. The only time I'll really say like blood and fam is if I'm taking the piss. But for girls that say it on a regular basis and genuinely have it in their vocabulary, yeah, it's so cringy. I don't really like boys that say it either, like your blood, like are you okay? Like, I couldn't imagine walking down the street and be like your blood or your fam and being serious about it. Like hearing myself say that is making me cringe as it is now. OnlyFans, right? Okay. I get it. I get that some males don't like the fact that girls sell images or videos of themselves, that you don't want your girl selling herself like that, and you don't really want, I'm guessing it's the fact that you don't want other men or boys to see what you have. But all I'm gonna say on this topic is, right, if you have that mentality of that if a girl that has an OnlyFans is a hoe and a slag or anything like that, you have a childish mentality and you need to grow up. If a porn star, you met a porn star, you lust over porn stars and you lust over that sort of stuff when they're selling themselves, have sex, but you see a girl that has an OnlyFans, he was just selling images. He might not even, like, when you think of OnlyFans, yeah, you think of the worst thing ever, like they're gonna be naked, this, that and the other, you're gonna see everything. Not a lot of girls actually do that. It's mostly just suggestive. You'll praise a porn star, but a girl that has an OnlyFans that's making a living from that is a slag and a hoe and you don't like it. It's just way too much of a contradictory. So if that's your mindset, all I'm saying is grow up, because at the end of the day, she's getting her bag, she's making her money, and you should be happy for her. At the end of the day, she'll probably be supporting you. Dirty trainers. I know a lot of people that look at trainers and see that as a big thing. A lot of people do look at trainers, because I think nowadays everything is pretty much about drip and the way you dress and how you are. But also having dirty trainers everywhere, you should take care of your belongings anyway. So to be fair, I'm not one of the people that would look at your trainers first. I look at your teeth first. 100% I will always look at your teeth first. But yeah, I do get that. At the end of the day, it's kind of like, if you can't take care of your trainers, how can you take care of yourself, sort of thing. So I don't know. Nasty feet. Okay, I feel sorry for girls that actually don't have cute feet, you know, because you genuinely can't help having nasty feet. But if you don't have the most attractive toes or the most attractive feet, you can try and make them look pretty. You know what I mean? You can't be out here walking around with crust all over your heels and on your big toe and shit like that. At least try and make them look pretty, do you know what I mean? There's no point in thinking, okay, I've got ugly toes, so I might as well let my feet just be ugly in how they are. Nah, mate. Get yourself a foot spa. Get yourself some, like, have I got some in here? I'm sure I've got some. Oh, yeah. Get yourself some footworks. Take care of yourself, right? Get them feet looking better than what they do. You don't have claws. You don't have monster feet, like, with your toes hanging over the edges and stuff like that. Paint them. To be fair, guys do have, most guys don't have the prettiest feet, to be fair. But I just think that comes with the fact that they're bigger, so they don't really look cute. But at the same time, we have to take care of our feet. Actually, you guys can take care of your feet. Like, you don't have to have them painted, but at least have nice toenails and try to take care of your feet. Okay, so I've got no critical thinking. Okay. I do get that, because it's more like, if you can't judge your situation or stuff like that, then you ain't going to be able to have a conversation about it or anything. Like, if you got a real bad lack of judgment, then you kind of screwed from the get-go, to be honest. I can't really say much on that one though, because it's just a bit like, it's hard if you don't have critical thinking. So I can see why that would be a bit of an ick, because how are you supposed to make things work if you can't, one person can't see? So yeah, girls with horrid fingernails and horrid toes go from an 8 to a 2 real quick. We've just touched on that one. I think it's just, I think when it comes to having your fingernails and your toenails all sorted and looking nice, it just, I think it just shows how you take care of yourself and how you are as a person. Like, I've always got my fingernails either painted, acrylics on, and always have my toenails sorted and painted as well. So I think the little things show how you are as a person. So obviously, if you've got shitty nails and shitty toenails and you aren't really taking care of yourself to the full extent. So I do get that. And I can understand why it would get the ick. I think fingernails have been the biggest thing, so I don't think people realise how much other people look at things. Like, I wouldn't have expected so many people to say like fingernails, toenails and stuff like that, so that is a bit mad. I hope you have enjoyed today's video, because I have enjoyed getting to know what gives you like the ick. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more out there that give people the ick, and some people are probably just embarrassed to say because they don't know whether it's weird or not. But whatever gives you the ick gives the ick. So hopefully this has helped some of you people out there to think, okay, maybe I need to get my nails in check and stuff like that and take care of yourself a bit more. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know in the comments some of your icks, if none of them have been said, what you think of other people's icks, because it'll be interesting to see. Make sure to like this video, comment down below, subscribe, you know what to do, and I will see you all in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day, have a great week and stay positive. See you later.